That's of course figurative this time because I'm not actually in a kitchen. I am in a hotel room. I guess we can maybe consider this cyberspace that we're meeting in a liquid kitchen. What do you think? I do have liquid. Northern California, you gotta drink Anchor Steam. But I'm here in Sacramento for their Midtown Cocktail Week. And it's really cool. You want to see Sacramento? Downtown Sac. The IMAX Theater. So anyway, I said that I would post videos on Thursday. So I want to be a woman of my word. And it is Thursday. So we're doing the Mobile Concoctologist. Speaking of women, I'm going to be teaching a seminar tomorrow for bartenders on the history of women in bartending and cocktails. And it's pretty exciting. I was pretty nervous about it. Here's my booze. Well, a lot of the booze that I'm going to be batching up cocktails for my seminar. And just showing a couple and then talking a lot about ladies in the biz. It was a little daunting because there's not a huge amount of history on women in any profession. And then some of the history on just the bartending business isn't so thorough as some other things like, politics and other lies. So anyway, one little fact that I thought was really cool in my research and filling out of my seminar was just the point that it's not specifically about cocktails, but it is about women and it's about booze. The fact that the 18th Amendment of the Constitution was the one that prohibited the manufacture and sale of alcohol in the United States, and the 19th Amendment to the Constitution was the prohibition of discriminating against people to vote based on sex. So it means allowing women to vote. And those two points are actually intrinsically linked. The whole scene, the atmosphere at the time, women had very little voice, and the men were actually over-consuming spirits because they were accustomed to drinking beers, and alcoholism had become rampant. There was domestic violence, there was financial problems, and so that's how the temperance movement was born. It was out of true necessity. The second point is that the public meetings for public policy and politics and all that kind of stuff were actually held in the public house. The public house meaning the pub where alcohol was sold, and that was considered, because the alcohol sales, it was considered an unfit environment for women. So as soon as the alcohol was taken away, there was no logical reason they could keep women from entering the public house, and lo and behold, women were almost immediately able to join in the public meetings and have a voice. So as much of a blight prohibition was, a big part of that is because those politicians got involved and they took advantage of it, and they took it way too far, and they were really just manipulating it for other kind of gain. We don't talk about that right now. But it really afforded the opportunity for women to gain a position in the workforce, in society, and simply just a safe place to be. And so cheers to that. And I'd also like to give a shout out to Wanda Carr, who is my husband's grandmother, who is 101.5 years old. And on her 100th birthday, we visited her, and she recalled some stories for us of prohibition. By the way, they went ahead and drank. And then she also recalled the first time that she was allowed to vote in a presidential election, which happened to be the second one, just because of her age. So cheers, everyone. Cheers, Sacramento. Thanks for having me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Beep, boop, 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 boop.